so much for joining us tonight. I am here with my wonderful friend Becca, and in tonight's video we will be doing a really nice mixture of ASMR and a dry style head spa as well. So we very much hope that you enjoy. I'm beginning with very lightly playing with her hair. Becca has the most beautiful hair. It's so very soft. And I'm going to begin her treatment with using these extremely soft makeup brushes on her face and neck. Beginning with gently sweeping them over her collarbone and up her neck as well. I wanted to start with a very light few moments within the treatment to just allow Becca to really immerse herself into this session. And using things like soft brushes can really help a person to just unwind and allow themselves to relax a little bit more. It really does invoke those wonderful tingles and the kind of feeling of chills across the skin. And this in turn will help to release endorphins and dopamine and help lower cortisol levels as well. gently roll it over her temple area and the third eye on the center of her forehead as well. I also like to place some at the top of the jaw area because then you will catch that wonderful aroma from time to time as well. I'm going to take this wonderfully soft and fluffy ear tool and I'll just turn Becca to the left, thank you. And I'm going to use this soft tool over her neck and around her ear for a few moments. And again, just the feeling of this soft little brush against the skin is such a wonderful sensation. I can't tell you how important it is to try and include the ears as well. I feel that a lot of people don't actually know how much they would enjoy some attention around the ears because they've never really experienced it. But even something like a very light massage or like what I'm doing now can feel extremely pleasant and very relaxing. I also like to take the opposite side of this tool and in the gentlest of manners attach it onto the outer ear and just give it a little tug. And we're not placing anything inside of the ear. It's merely just on the outside and around the ear that we're focusing on. And I'll just turn back to the other side. And again, I'll repeat the same soft, delicate attention to this side of her neck and ear. And this kind of experience would honestly be my dream treatment. So that's why I love to create these more softer, caring treatments for my clients. some micro attention around the ear. Such a wonderful little tool. Just lifting the ear slightly. I'll just face you forward again, Becca, thank you. I'm now going to take my Obsidian comb, and I absolutely love this comb because not only can you pop it into the fridge to cool down, you can also warm it up to a really nice temperature, which I have actually done tonight, and have it more so as a warming tool across the scalp. And because it is made of black obsidian, it does manage to retain the heat very well. It also feels really nice on the scalp when it's warmed, and particularly on a cold autumnal evening like we're having tonight. It's just a wonderful tool to use for relaxation. slightly more circular motions over the scalp. And then taking a moment to just gently comb through Becca's beautiful hair. And I'm wanting to perform a quick scalp check because I will be using some products on the scalp in a little while, so I must make sure that her scalp is very healthy and will be okay with having the products placed onto the scalp. So I'm actually just going to do a little bit of agitation to the scalp, and that's actually just gently scratching across different areas of the scalp like I'm doing now. If Becca's scalp were to be oversensitive, it would heighten in colour. And I'm also looking to see if it's dry or if she has any abrasions or any abnormalities to the scalp at the moment. I do know that Becca has been working on her scalp recently to try and get her scalp and hair into a better condition, and it's looking very nice and healthy and happy at the moment, so that's good news. There's not really any dryness. It's looking very good. So we can continue on with the next part of her dry head spa. And for the next part I will be using the Scalp Detox from Bumble and Bumble. And this is such a fun and tingly product because it feels absolutely freezing on the scalp, but so tingly at the same time. also amazing at ridding the scalp of any surface pollutants or buildup. Because it is an oxygenated effervescent foam, it just melts into all of the areas of the scalp that you are wanting it to go into as well, and it smells absolutely divine. I'm going to further try and cleanse the top layer of the scalp with this exfoliating brush. And if you're thinking it looks like a toothbrush, then you would be correct. I have bought specific scalp brushes before, and if I'm being perfectly honest, it does the same job as a regular soft toothbrush. So again, I'm just following down the scalp and adding a little bit of pressure as I go. Again, just ridding the scalp of the top layers of dead skin cells and any product buildup. And I'll then make sure to follow around her hairline. This area can become built up the most, because we do get makeup into this area sometimes as well. And of course, focusing on the back of her scalp for a few moments as well. So I have this homemade oil, which is avocado oil and some rosemary essential oil, literally just 2 drops. And I'm now going to very lightly paint this wonderful oil over Becca's hairline. Very gently paint it through all of the areas of her scalp as well. And the aroma of this oil is wonderful. Rosemary is an exceptional essential oil to use for scalp health. You could also use some peppermint, which is more of an invigorating sensation on the scalp, but it's very good for follicle stimulation and blood flow, because it gives that really cooling, tingly effect. And of course you have eucalyptus as well. However, in saying that, please always do your research on essential oils, because they are very potent. Some oils you may not be able to use. I now have my amber long tooth comb, and I'm just taking a few moments to very gently run that over Becca's scalp and through her hair. because the teeth on this comb are quite flexible, it feels really, really nice being run over the scalp. It's almost like a little massage is being done. And again, it's just helping to work that wonderful oil into all of Becca's strands of hair, and it's just going to run it through the mid-lengths of her hair as well. I feel like a lot of people are afraid to use oils on the scalp, but if you just took a little bit of time to educate yourself on which oils would work well for the scalp, it can be an amazing addition to add to your hair care routine. I'm now adding a little bit of friction to Becca's scalp, and the warmth of her scalp would have really helped that oil to just get into more areas. going to slow things down a little bit and for a few moments perform a relaxing scalp massage for Becca. I'm now going to take a soft ball bristle brush and this will be the final part in allowing that wonderful oil to travel a little bit further into her hair. Just gently brushing down to the ends of her hair now. I get asked a lot how I clean my brushes, and I do have a special shampoo cleanser which I use on my softer brushes. I use traditional Barbicide on a lot of my combs, and afterwards I put most of them in an autoclave or a UV light just to kill off any further bacteria. for the end of Becca's hair, I'm going to take this hair oil by Sage. I've taken a few drops in my hands and I'm going to lightly run that through the mid-lengths and ends of Becca's hair. Just lightly twisting as I go. And I'm doing a pulling and twisting technique, but being very, very gentle as I do this. I'm now going to finish Becca's treatment with a neck and shoulder massage. And this oil smells beautiful. It's such an autumnal smell. Just let Becca take that aroma in for a moment. And I'll then distribute this wonderful oil across the décolletage, the shoulders and the neck. Just warming the oil through with the gentle movements of my hands. Still keeping it very light and delicate for Becca. I'll just turn Becca to the side, just so that I can massage her neck and back of her scalp a little bit easier. Making sure to incorporate some light strokes as well. And I'll just gently turn back to the other side. And again, very lightly perform a gentle massage over the neck and shoulder area and into the back of her scalp. And to finish, I'm just going to take a moment to run my wooden combs through the hair. I just love the sounds of a wooden comb, so I wanted to incorporate that into Becca's treatment as well. have enjoyed this video, and a big thank you to my wonderful friend Becca. I will be back very soon with some more videos, but until next time, please take care, and I'll see you again soon.